tomorrow, but it's looking pretty fine for Sunday, actually. Currently, it's 18 degrees.
Well, Alison, it's 18 degrees, as you say. I've just checked that, and I can corroborate that figure.
Thank you.
You see, I'm getting my thoughts together. 23 minutes to 8, and Party, I think, would like to introduce this half hour of the Doug Mulray Show. Unfortunately, I've no idea why or what he's going to say.
Well, no, during the news I went out and I listened to our password, which you might like. And I think it's quite unfair, this password, so I went out and I transcribed it.
Yes.
And I'm ready now to give people a second chance. If they listen carefully, they'll get it right this time. You ready?
You're going to do it for us, are you?
I can do it now.
How unfortunate.
Ready? Go. Tie up to Waddy and hit her with a tune. 2-day imprint. They watch Mickey Mouse movies. Oran Park want to race a brand new choo-choo. Mickey Mouse and axolotls like Don Burke. Hooroo!
Wow.
It's very good, Party.
Thank you.
That basket weaving's helping, isn't it? Right show. 22 minutes to 8 now. It's Billy Idol, right? Rock and roll. Yeah, but, of course, that was before the accident. Now he's got a bit of a limp, really. It's difficult to wear snakeskin vests and have one leg 2 feet shorter than the other. All these PR shots taken on staircases. Still, it's great to have him with us. Right, Andrew? Right. Ask Andrew. It's time for Ask Andrew, ladies and gentlemen. And Andrew is in with us live today, and that's terrific. We're really pleased to have you, young man.
It's a pleasure to be here. Enjoyed the show a great deal, and let me just thank my sponsors.
Who are they? You're the only unsponsored person.
Am I? Yes, why am I sponsored?
You're brought to the Triple M audience by Mulray Productions Proprietary Limited.
The Cobar RSL are my sponsors.
It's 18 minutes to 8, and we're doing Ask Andrew Live now. We've tried different angles when you come in live, and today I think
you've actually got me here.
I think it's probably the best angle so far. These are the ones that even you, in your infinite wisdom, find difficult to answer, Andrew.
Yes, there have been a few that have stumped me, and I thought the only way to deal with them was to throw them open to the panel.
To the panel,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, here today representing the Chicken Party, noted chicken sexer from the beautiful state of Queensland.
Good morning, everyone.
Sam Power. And we've got Reg Prasad with us, who's always helpful in any situation. He has advice particularly for young ladies on the central beaches.
Yeah.
And Party Parslow with a bit of Irish logic for you. I'm sure we can put together a parcel of great advice.
A parcel of wisdom, yes.
Question 1.
Hello, it's Daniel here, and I'd just like to know, why is it that the phone always rings when one gets into the bathtub?
Well, I thought it was because you didn't take it off the hook.
The bathtub?
Yeah, you've got to take the bathtub off the hook.
Otherwise, you know, the water, it goes everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you don't have the floor properly laid, you know, so the water all drains back to that drain hole, you can have puddles over there in the corner, you know, by that
Can we talk
raffia
about
blind.
grouting a bit later, too?
Sorry, I thought it was
It's getting altogether too interesting.
Daniel, why does the phone always ring when you get into the bathtub? Actually, Daniel, it's the Electricity Commission. When their highly sensitive meters show that you've used enough water to fill the bath, they ring you. And by the time you get back to the bath, you have to use more hot water, and that way they make a fortune.
Oh, that's very good.
Yes.
It's not true, of course, but it's very good.
Party had a suggestion too. Party said that this is the eternal problem passed down as folklore from generation to generation since time immemorial. The first recorded instance is the famous case of Archimedes, who was sitting in the bath, and of course he yelled "Eureka!"
Yeah.
And Eureka in ancient Greek, Party, means
Oh, shit, the phone's ringing.
Ah, yeah, very good.
there is an answer to every
You learn
question.
something every day.
Hi Andrew, my name's Reese, and I was just wondering, if Food Plus stores are open 24 hours a day, 365 days of the year, why do they have locks on the doors?
That's a very good question, Reese. I puzzled over that for a long time. My feeling was it's because of leap years, which have 366 days.
They have a day off.
Yes, that's right.
Every 4 years.
Yes, but I mean, that was my best guess. I may be wrong.
That's one of the penalties of the job. Of course, there's all the Slurpees you can eat.
Yes, that is a penalty of the job.
Why do these stores stay open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year? So they can hide out the back. When they see you coming, they have the locks on the doors. That's why.
I see, yes.
Put the locks on the doors so that the attendant can go wee-wee. Well, you know,
Yes.
24 hours a
Well,
day, 365. You get a tummy
That's
bug.
true. That's true. It's a long shift.
Also, they can lock the door when they see a busload of Japanese tourists in a Slurpee frenzy. Have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't, and I'm very pleased to say that.
They're quite ordered, but very menacing. All right, question number 3.
Reece, I hope that's
g'day.
all.
My name's John Fleetwood, as in Mac. My question is, why did Mick Fleetwood only go bankrupt 3 times? Why couldn't he do it more than 3?
Good question.
I can see why you had difficulty with that one,
Yes,
Andy.
well, he had difficulty with it, so I wasn't going to have an issue.
Yes, I think some of these people are on medication.
Yes, what's your feeling on this, Doug?
Oh, I think I am too.
I know you are.
G'day, my name is John Fleetwood, as in Mac, and my question is, why did Mick Fleetwood only go bankrupt 3 times?
That's amazing. Somebody else just said that.
There's an echo in here. I say there's an echo in here.
There is.
No, there isn't. There should have been,
Chicken.
but there isn't.
But there isn't.
Yes, why? Because he was contractually obligated to pay for Stevie Nicks' shawls. That can break a man. And possibly her coat. Actually, Party suggested that Mick never actually went broke. That was just an evil rumour spread by people to whom he owed a great deal of money.
I figured he couldn't go bankrupt more than 3 times because, you know, the guy's not an entrepreneur or a state bank. Give him a break.
3 times you're out.
Yes.
Wayne Hargrave. My question is, what is? Think about it.
Yeah.
What is?
Well, hang on. I just want to think about it first.
What is at the most 2/3 of a sentence. Possible endings include what is Wayne on about, what is Wayne on, what is Wayne, what is the point of listening to a moron like Wayne? You get the idea?
Yeah. What is it you're saying?
I'm saying that you should answer the question as well.
No. Well, look. What is? It's a frozen food company.
Yeah,
What is?
it's an
What is? What is?
What? Yeah.
Of course. That's probably where the question came from.
Yeah. See, now everybody's learned something today.
During a fit of the munchies.
Hi, my name's Dave Bilbo. I'm calling from Bankstown.
What?
I want to know, if time heals all wounds, how come we have a belly button?
If time heals all wounds, how can we have a belly button? Doug?
Yeah.
Doug? Anybody?
So lint can have a place to accumulate?
Yes, lint can breed.
Lint, no less than the trees and the stars. Lint has a right to be here.
You are a piece of fluff of the universe.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Do you have
Linterata. Well, I don't know. I mean, does time heal all wounds? If it did, JFK would still be on chat shows.
Yes, probably behind a screen.
Yeah, I know, but at least we could find out who shot him.
My sister's still playing up, you know.
Really?
You haven't seen it because you haven't been here in the studio on a regular...
Anyway, time to go. It's been a pleasure being here again.
Oh, don't take your pants off.
Look at this. See, under the bandage. You can see the big red mark. Welcome back. Telecom Mobile Net. We're talking Australia's own. You're not just whistling Nixie. It's 9 minutes to 8, Roy. It's that time again. Doug's Big Ring. Doug's Huge Hoing. A daily opportunity to pick up $1,000. 1,000 South Pacific pesos, courtesy of Telecom Mobile Net. Today, it's $2,000. Matthew Want was found wanting yesterday and did not know the password, which was, of course, Happy Birthday.
100-year-old Fanny Lips.
101.
101.
Fanny Lips, Swiss woman named Fanny Lips, language teacher, turned 101 yesterday. And that was our password. Happy birthday, Fanny Lips. Today, our password, we've mentioned it once before. I think given it's so difficult, we should just give it to you one more time, my dears. It's only fair. So all of those people who faxed us on 3691626, who've written to us, care of P.O. Box 4442, GPO Sydney 2001. All of those people with their phone numbers in the box, the phone numbers on which they're contactable at 10 to 8 every morning, have to know that password and have to say it to me if I should ring. Or indeed say it to anyone else if they should ring, which is very embarrassing. Thank you, Fifi. There you go, the old Bucky Beaver Teeth releasing a lucky winner, potential winner once again. She's dialing now for me and my gal. The phone is going to ring in a Sydney home. Someone has the chance at $2,000 in Doug's Big Rig, and all they have to say is... Oh, engaged. Unfortunately, that one struck out. We'll try one more time before we bail and jackpot the money, my dears, to $3,000 or Monday morning's program.
They're all ringing all their New Zealand friends desperately.
Can you help? One more time.
Tamata wakatangi hangi kuwe uo tamata ya tuli puka kabiki monga hora nuku poka wena wakatana tahu mata kuwa tanga nuru kawa mikitora.
Let's see. The phone is not answering. I think rather than reveal the person's name and cause all that pain, we might just leave them anonymous, don't you?
Nah.
Yes.
I mean, yesterday, Matthew Want was desperately unhappy. All right, just dial it one more time, Fifi. We'll do the right thing. There's $2,000 at stake. We haven't mentioned their name, which means they'll never know any pain, but every single person who has faxed us or written to us will be sitting there saying, was it me? Normally, we throw the faxes away, the letters away. The winning letters, the winning faxes go into a bin, ladies and gentlemen. But this one we must return, I think, to the slot. It would only be fair. God.
Oh my God,
Keep going. There's more. Hang on. Diane, I'm going to have to put it to the panel.
Oh, I'll put it to the panel. I think she should do it again.
Thumbs. Oh, look, my God. We've got BJ, we've got Reggie, we've got Andrew, we've got Lizzie, we've got Beryl, I'm sorry, we've got Sammy, Hardy, Sue Moses and Quinnos, and it's even.
Oh, no, she's got to say it again.
It's even.
Come on, help me, I don't know.
You got to say it. We've got to have about 30 seconds of it because we're even here in the studio. Opinion is divided. I'm sorry. Diane Burt of Ingleburn Post Office. Get off your coit and give us 30 seconds.
All right. Come on, help me, guys. Ready? Go. Oh, come on. How's that? Are we good?
Yes! We'll give you the $2,000, Diane.
I love you to death.
I love you too. Are you a good sort?
Buy me bike. Oh! They're all yelling at me.
Buy me bike. Who said that?
Buy me bike. Somebody you rang the other day about a bike.
Oh, is that Paul from Ingleburn Post Office who wants to sell me his Triumph?
It sure is.
Give him my regards, will you?
Your regards.
Tell him I'm actually after a T160, the last of them, the electric start.
T160, yeah.
It's the triple.
It's a T140.
No, I want a T160.
You want a T160. Stick it in your ear, Paul Cardos.
Diane?
Yeah?
Would you mind just leaving us out of your personal feuds at the Ingleburn Post Office? Stand by so that Fifi can get your address so we can send you the $2,000 and we'll go back to just a modicum of pre-recorded sanity. Thank you, my darling.
Thank you.
And remember, as I always say...
Tamata wakatangi hangi kuwe uo tamata ya tuli puka kabiki monga hora nuku poka wena wakatana tahu mata kuwa tanga nuru kawa mikitora. It's 4 to 8.
And this is Triple M. It's a radio station.
Yes?
I'm awfully sorry about this, but it looks like it's over between us.
Yeah.
What?
Men, they're all the same. They're all bastards. They get a girl's hopes up and then, boom, off for the nearest rock and roll star who comes into the station.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, it's Lisa. You're not Lisa.
She's a bit tall for you, isn't she?
She's gorgeous. Just talking about the woman I love. I could stand on a box.
I was just going to suggest you could do that, Dave.
There she is. May I? I'll play that back to you on tape and you'll realise how silly you were.
You can stand on anything you like.
It's lovely, lovely Lisa from Girl Overboard. We certainly do. There was a Triple M party. You were the band. It was at the old spaghetti factory, or the Red Onion, as it then was.
I'm actually quite surprised that you remember it.
Yeah.
Say.
Yes, sick and impotent.
She was staring at you.
There was this moment where you were on stage and you looked with a great deal of...
Confusion?
No, affection.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I mean, just to hear my version. Great deal of affection. At a certain section of the audience, now, it was comprised of Party Parslow, the big Irish bullhead.
Morning.
Reggae Ellis, who's lying down at the moment, and I think that's for the best.
I think he was lying down that night too.
And me, and you know, well, it couldn't have been Reggae because he was standing behind Party and nobody could be recognised behind Party, but it was either... Who were you looking at? Was it Party or me? Settle this, it's an old argument.
Me.
No, I was looking at you, Doug.
Oh.
Honestly.
Right, it's sink it to your grave with ignominy.
I couldn't believe what a scraggy-looking thing you were.
Never mind. To balance all that ugliness... Originally, I'm a big gooey sponge. I'm a cake, really, with lots of cream and soggy fruit, and I tend to weep at things like that, you know. You're only joking. You're not into that sort of thing, are you? There's a fine line between pleasure and pain, but you haven't prescribed it, Sammy.
You've done it once, you'll do it again, is the second line.
You don't have people tie you to the bed with silk ropes and ties, do you?
I don't have people do anything to me, honestly.
I can understand that.
Oh, what a night. That's the last time I drink Dr. George Jungle Juice. Oh, yes, 20 minutes to 7, sorry. Just had a blackout there for a moment. Hello, everyone. Madam Zenda here, intergalactic gossip granny, scandal monger to the stars, and cosmic Gwidnunk. Look it up, Gwidnunk. G-U-I-D-N-U-N-C, Gwidnunk. Oh, I had another blackout. Here are my outrageous astrological allegations on the always embarrassing end. Ziggy, thank you. Sagittarius, you're delighted to see that your receding hairline is growing back. Until the doctors explain your head lice have started a reforestation program. Reforestation. Capricorn, Richard Gere hires you as his lawyer in a very messy Hollywood divorce with Cindy Crawford. They share the money, the cars, and the houses, but both demand custody of the gerbil. Aquarius, your aerobic workout video is a huge success. Nobody actually buys it, but aid agencies distribute thousands of copies in Africa. One look at you in Lycra and starving Ethiopians don't want to eat. Pisces, you invent the world's most successful aftershave. Women just can't resist the scent. It smells like money. Aries, avoid contempt of court charges by not naming the footballer who's recording cover versions of Dire Straits' Money for Nothing and Max Bygrave's Me and My Shadow. Taurus, halfway through a 1920s silent porn movie, Deep Throat Doris, you suddenly realize that Doris is your grandmama. You didn't recognize her at first because her teeth don't slip out like they do now. Gemini, people go to the African lion safari because they love to look at terrifying, dangerous beasts from the safety of their car. That's why I predict that your National Mutual Insurance Salesman Safari will be a huge success. Oh, but don't wind down the windows. Cancer? Oh, pardon. Cancer? Dr. Judge, you've got a lot to answer for. Cancer? Inspired by Prince Charles' desire to come back as a tampon, you form a religious cult based on reincarnation as a feminine hygiene product. The Heavy Day Adventists, or Church of the Heavy Day Saints. Leo, a masterpiece mystery solved when the ghost of Leonardo da Vinci explains to you that he just told the Mona Lisa the joke about the dwarf with the lisp who goes into a pub to buy a horse. Virgo males, your new girlfriend teaches you about loving and caring. You love her and she doesn't care. Libra, NASA cancels your SETI project, Search for Extraterrestrial Life, yes. Because of the new theory that all aliens could look like Larry Enda. It's only one chance in 268 billion, but it's just not worth the risk. Scorpio! Scorpio! Ever feel like all the world hates you? Ever not? This has been Madam Zenda prophesying PM's...
Gloria?
It was terrible. It was awful. I must have had one of my turns.
Yes.
I must have slipped on the tiles and accidentally broken every bone in my body.
Gloria?
Yes.
Au revoir.
No, it's from the French.
Yeah, meaning goodbye.
Mom!